Hello Virgo, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect, and this is your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. More specifically, it might be a Virgo Sun reading because I do have the Sun coming through, and the second house is where the focus is for this period. Virgo, the second house being the house of earned income and values. Looks to be some sort of court case, probably some sort of divorce. There's also like a toxic love story going on here. I do have I've got the vulnerability card. Now I've got the teacher and the child divine on this side of the board. Your external energy is the dilettante and the avenger in reverse. Vulnerability is asking you to open up in some sort of way. I don't know if there's something you might need some help with. And this is asking you to, just that, open up, remove your armor, ask for help if you need it. Now, maybe specifically in relation to children. I have the child divine, the child magical is at the base of the deck here. So I might be reading for someone who has children or who is in some sort of teaching capacity. The teacher is an archetype of communicating knowledge, experience, skill, wisdom. So there's something you have to share here, and it may be specifically with regards to children, but the child divine is a very innocent, pure energy. It suggests a special connection with the divine, or someone who's very much in touch with their inner child. Or there is a child or children that need some sort of guidance or help here. And I sort of feel with the official person coming up in the center next to the courthouse here, that either there's an official, this would be a lawyer or a judge, basically. Either the person that they have employed to act in their behalf is not really capable of the job, or they're dealing with someone who's taken something. There is a thief here, basically. Something has been taken, and this is someone who either is, maybe having to serve some time, and you kind of need, see what I can't decide just yet is whether the official person is the main male who's come through in the reading, or it's two different people. Okay, you'll know what's going on in your life. So we have got the main male. This is a significant masculine in your life, possibly even someone you're in a relationship with, were in a relationship with, have got children with, because I'm seeing that there's ultimately some sort of victory, probably for the Virgo feminine. The Queen of Pentacles is in the upright here, and this masculine energy has got justice in reverse. So there's been some law breaking here. There's been someone who's not who's taken something, and it may well be money, it may be someone from another relationship, like stolen a person, that's not a thing, but you know what I'm saying. And there's something coming back round. Someone is receiving some karma for this. There is unfinished business here. There's something that still needs some work. This may be a very difficult relationship, but there is ultimately an official verdict coming in here. With imprisonment and the thief coming up next to one another, this is speaking about a fraud that is going to be revealed, and the thief is ultimately going to be arrested. And with toil and labour, this is a card of cruelty, exploitation, but it is, hard labour. And there's this thief, whoever that may be, more than likely the main male, given that he's on the same row, is someone who's not been successful in terms of what they've attempted to take. So this is someone who's like in their own personal hell right now. I'm saying that because I actually have the underworld here as the archetype for this thief, and that is, someone who is reached rock bottom in some way, but it's an actual place. It's like your own personal hell. It's having some sort of fear or nightmare kind of realized, and it is in some way connected with a passion, a love, or a desire. But it's almost like, I think there's somebody who's taken something. I've got agape and the gem here for the main male. And this is like, it can be unconditional love. So to say, there is some sort of love relationship here. But it's like seeing something like shiny, and exciting. It really could be jewellery. Something that's been taken here might, I'm seeing some sort of jewel theft here, or maybe something to do with art. There's something that somebody's had their eye on, and they've taken it, and they're going to get caught, basically. This official verdict is coming in from the court official. It may, as I say, just be a divorce here. This can speak of like a prison officer if it's not a court official, but it can probably be a divorce lawyer more than anything else. The relationship, the marriage, is one where it's been very, very difficult, miserable even. Somebody may have been, you know, left behind here. There may be some rumours. There's definitely some spying and watching. And we do have the Six of Cups. Now, that can speak of reunion, but I do think it's more speaking of a relationship from the past that probably involved children here. But this main male has seen something and taken it. And what's maybe been taken, this gift. The gift is the Hanged Man. That's sort of suggesting to me that there is something held in, you know, abeyance, you know, because this is more speaking of the past here. So there ultimately is a decision with whatever that has been. And what I got through on that was Mr. Big Stuff. Such a good tune. Who do you think you are? You're never going to get my love, and you're never going to break my heart. So there is some sort of toxic relationship here, and someone is ultimately saying goodbye to that. But it does involve, there has been something taken that shouldn't have been taken, that wasn't theirs to take, and someone is facing the law, really. Justice in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and this is where I get a wee question mark as to whether the court official, the lawyer, or the judge is in some way corrupt, with justice being reversed. The Emperor is usually the authority figure, and it's the main male here. So this is someone who abuses authority. This is someone who is out of control. With death being in reverse, 3 major arcana, this is not being able to let something go. There is a grudge here. And with the Avenger coming through, this can be resorting to violence in the name of a cause. This is someone who doesn't act honourably, who has some beef with someone. And, you know, ultimately we're in court. We're in court, people. That's literally where this is going. The sudden wealth is coming through in terms of how this relationship is exiting. The sudden wealth is the Queen of Pentacles. So probably my Virgo female. This is someone who's very stable. She's very loyal. Maybe just to her children or to a relationship. I don't know if someone's tried to interfere in someone else's relationship here, because there's been an attraction. The Magician is saying that somebody is, you know, initiating some sort of action here. Someone is being able to manifest a literal wealth. So if the dispute, if you like, is to do with money, then I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles doing very well out of this. There's a waiting game here. As much as it's on my board, the base of the deck has got expectation. That to me is speaking of sort of a 3-month timeline. And the 5 of Wands at the base of the deck is also saying that there is obviously a dispute here. There's some competition. There's some infighting. It's just that this external energy, apart from having the Avenger, you know, someone who does have a grudge, who is prepared to play dirty, really dirty, filthy even, with the underworld here. This is somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. The dilettante is, you know, jack of all trades, master of none. He's very superficial in terms of the knowledge that he actually has. He pretends to have more knowledge than he actually has. And it can also say that in your external energy, this may be why someone needs to be more vulnerable. They're in some way out of their depth here, and they need to reach out and get some professional help. Because they're dealing with Mr. Big Stuff, and Mr. Big Stuff literally thinks he can take whatever the hell he likes, and there are no repercussions. And there are repercussions here, because this thief, whatever has been taken, somebody is going to get, you know, banged up for it, maybe even have to do some time or hard labour. Anything else for Virgo? I can say that this man has taken something in order to give it to someone else. So we've got letter. So we're looking at communication. It is an answer, but I do think it's an ultimate verdict here. There is success here for somebody, the Chariot. In terms of signs, I've got pretty much everyone. I've got Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Aries. That's the main signs that you could be dealing with. What more can you tell Virgo about this story? Letter in the room. And there's a child. Now we had that combination in Scorpio, wasn't it? I think it was Scorpio. Priest. The room speaks of something that's private, you know. So this may be like a closed hearing, for example. It's something that, you know, well, presumably you'll be part of it, but you may not be. This may just be somebody you know. There's some sort of meeting here. It's maybe an invitation to a meeting regarding a child or children, or the child is just speaking of like a new start. It can be news of a pregnancy. Tell me more for Virgo. What more does Virgo need to know for this story? Look at the letter. Tell me what's in the letter. What's in the letter for Virgo? I'm hearing playing with the Queen of Hearts. I don't know. I think somebody's playing with somebody. This letter is death. This is news of an ending, that something's done, over with, finished. There is a verdict here, a final verdict, but it's also a farewell and it's an end. So we've got the three fates here. What comes round goes around. Speaking of karma, speaking, something's not quite finished yet. There is more to be done. And that thing that's coming back round is a time to say goodbye. For now, it's usually a temporary departure. But to me, that's a card where you're usually being guided to leave something behind, at least for a time period. That is, you know, Spirit is moving you in that direction here. There's news of an ending here. What's happening in the room for Virgo? What's happening in the room for Virgo? Huh? Thief? Someone has taken something here from property. It looks more like a burglary than anything else here. With service being here, that can be somebody who, you know, maybe work for you. You know, I don't know, your cleaner, your gardener, whoever works for you. Show me the child for Virgo. The child for Virgo. The child for Virgo. The child for Virgo. The widower. The widower is hanging on to something from the past here, which is this death card in reverse. This is someone who can be in mourning over a child, the loss of a child, not necessarily through, you know, death, being parted from a child or children. This is someone who can have some regrets. They're usually isolated or, you know, lonely, but they can be pining for a new beginning or for a child. Tell me more about the widower. It's probably the main male with the death card reversed here. So we've got the messenger yet again. So there's, you know, some sort of news coming in here, some sort of announcement. It can be a telephone call or a result. The sweetheart is in reverse, and fortune is in reverse. So that's basically it, Virgo. I think, you know, you'll know if it's your story, and if it's your story, it's something that has gone official, or it will do, because somebody has taken something here and they are going to get, you know, nabbed for it. The thief is here twice. Something has been taken. Let's just see if we can get specifically what that is. What has been taken by the thief? And what can be taken is with is somebody's freedom in some way. What's been taken by the thief? What's been taken by the thief? In Virgo's reading, what's been taken by the thief? I mean, obviously it can be like a person. Money. It's money. Or someone's business. What's been taken by the thief in the Virgo reading? Money. Taken by be like a business partner. It's either the main male it's taken it, or it's been taken from a main male. What's been taken by the thief? So that speaks of theft, loss. It's money, it's finances. And that may be what somebody's trying to get back. It's somebody's business. So maybe even someone's ability to earn in some way. What's being taken by the thief? Oh, coffin. Bloody hell. This is bankruptcy. Misfortune. Endings again. We've got a letter about an ending here. Could be the ending of a relationship. Where is the thief going? Where is the thief going? Well, to me, at the minute, they're as I say, their own personal hell just now. I mean, that literally looks like hell. Crikey. Where's the thief going? For Virgo, where's the thief going? Ooh, it's a mystery. Not supposed to know. A secret place, a secret location. They're going to a friend. This can also be a protector of some sort. So it can be that somebody has some sort of, personal protection or a guard. Or they have a secret friend or colleague. Show me the bridges for where the thief is going. Show me the bridges. I mean, this can speak of this kind of like, closed, not insufficient access to information. It's like a closed room. Where's the thief going in the bridges? Oh, snake. That's betrayal. This is this kind of vengeance in the Avengers. This is someone who's, not, this is not over for someone. It can be the other woman. Show me the book for where Virgo is going. The thief. The thief, where's the thief going in the book? Where's the thief going in the book? Now that's a gift. And we have the gift here. And the gift was the hangman. So there's some sort of offer here. And it may be like, there's a negotiation. Deception, manipulation. Show me the dog for where the thief is going. Taking some sort of risk involving a friend here. And they're taking some sort of gamble, or they're going to the casino. I don't know specifically where they're going. But this gift has come through twice now. Show me the hanged man with the gift. Probably not the best bit, but... Show me the hangman with the gift, because there's something about a secret gift or offer here, and it is involving money. So it may be some sort of like payoff, or what's the word I'm looking for? It's a deal. Somebody's like been offered a deal. Show me the gift in the hangman for Virgo, where the thief is going. Hangman. See, someone who's reaping what they've sown in some way. There's somebody actually I do think is maybe going to another lover here. Because somebody here is playing with the Queen of Hearts. So it's probably some sort of third party, you know, as well as other stuff. This is someone who's kind of confused just now. As I say, they're in a dark place. This is someone who's preparing almost for hard times in some way. I'm very worried, debilitated. And they're going to be spending some time alone. Show me this snake. It's the King of Spades, crikey. He's literally the criminal. He's the executioner. It's his wrath. It's a male rival, but it's someone who's very powerful, can be very vicious, very vindictive, avenger. So there's somebody here, there's a real grudge fest here, and it's way bigger than that. So ultimately somebody's going to get nabbed. So if you haven't done anything bad, if you haven't stolen anything, you've got nothing to worry about. Let me take some advice. Do not want my angels involved. So let's see. Mr. Big Stuff, who do you think you are? Somebody's getting their comeuppance in some way. Show me advice for Virgo. Virgo I'm reading for. Advice for the Virgo I'm reading for. Advice for Virgo. Vanity. This is someone who's greedy, is taking more than they need, who is, you know, Miss Big Stuff. And now they're probably going to play victim. But if you have been a victim of whoever this is and they have taken something from you, you're being asked to open up about that. This is asking you to be vulnerable. And, you know, seek professional help in some way if you've been ripped off. Don't try and manage it yourself. Don't, you know, sit and stew. I want to see this Queen of Pentacles because she's literally getting some sudden wealth. This can be someone's wife. Show me this Queen of Pentacles with sudden wife. This is somebody who's literally getting their prayers answered in terms of their finances. Magician with sudden wealth. Destiny and faith. This is somebody here who has complete faith that, you know, justice will be done. Justice will be done. It's literally their fate. And someone's getting their prayers answered. And a baddie's going to jail. Okay, Virgo, please let me know if it resonates. I look forward to your comments, like, subscribe. And if you would like a personal, my information is below. Do take care. Bye-bye.